Anxiety doesn't just live in your head, it shows up in all of your relationships. Here's how it can sabotage connections even when you love someone deeply. Hello everybody. My name is Keandra Jackson, licensed therapist, and in today's video, we are going to break down 7 ways that anxiety can destroy relationships and how to stop it. The first one, in no particular order, is a constant need for reassurance. Anxiety can create this endless hunger for validation, and that can exhaust any partner, family member, or friend. So if you find yourself texting things like, "Are we okay?" for the 5th time today, that's an indicator that there's some anxiety on the inside of you that hasn't been resolved. When you're constantly seeking validation or reassurance, you're essentially asking the other person to help manage your own emotional state. And that can put unfair pressure on the relationship and push them away. The second way that anxiety can destroy a relationship is overthinking every interaction. Just because somebody didn't get back to you in a particular time frame, or if there is a 2-hour gap or window, that shouldn't become a full investigation. You replay the scenario over and over in your mind. You analyze their tone. You reread their text messages, and essentially you create problems that don't really even exist. This mental spiral can prevent you from having that connection with your partner, family member, friend, or whoever you're in a relationship with. And it can turn those very small, minor moments into big relationship problems that may only exist in your head. The third way that anxiety can destroy relationships is the avoidance of difficult conversation. Anxiety can make conflict feel catastrophic, so you avoid those difficult conversations altogether. It's like you would rather suffer in silence than to risk confrontation. But we all know that sweeping things under the rug doesn't make things disappear. It typically makes things grow into resentment. The fourth way that anxiety can destroy a relationship is when you project your fears onto the other person. Anxiety can convince you that your worst fears are facts. This causes you to react to imaginary threats. You wind up treating the person that you're in a relationship with like they've already hurt you, which can create the very distance that you're afraid of. So it's almost like this self-fulfilling prophecy. And before we move on, I want you to comment below which of these so far has been helpful to you. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so I can continue to create content like this for you every single week. The next way that anxiety can destroy a relationship is people pleasing at your own expense. You say yes when you mean no. You say no when you mean yes. You agree when you disagree. You disagree when you agree. And you simply lose yourself trying to make everybody else happy. And this level of people pleasing often seems like it might be helping the relationship, but it's actually building a foundation of dishonesty, which we know will eventually crumble. The 6th way that anxiety can destroy a relationship is when physical symptoms impact your intimacy. Now, this one is specifically for romantic or intimate relationships. All of the other ones, and including the one that I'm going to talk about next, can be applied to any type of relationship. Anxiety isn't just mental, it's physical too. Racing hearts, sweating, feeling nauseous, and even just tension can make intimacy very hard. Your partner might feel rejected when you pull away, not even realizing that you're battling invisible symptoms. And last but not least, you create this self-fulfilling prophecy. And it's kind of a little bit of what I mentioned before in one of the previous ones. Your anxiety about losing someone often causes the very behavior that pushed them away. You become clingy, suspicious, or even withdrawn. And that can create the very problems that you are trying to prevent. It's kind of like being afraid of falling, but you trip yourself. I hope that analogy makes sense. And the good news about all of this is that recognizing your patterns and these ways are the first steps to healing and getting better. Anxiety really doesn't have to control your relationships or any part of your life. You truly can learn how to manage and build the secure, healthy relationships and connections that you deserve. So thank you so much for taking time to watch another video on my channel. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Be blessed. Bye.